Players in the game ready to ignite. Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright. Caffeine runs fueling his creativity inside. Got a YouTube channel where he's shining so bright. MTG3, the show that takes flight. He's a lyrical beast, spitting fire with every bite. Rap metal flow, pounding beats to insight. No one can stop him, he's on a meteoric height. Super fast tortoise, the champion of the fight.
Good morning, hope you're up. Enjoy that coffee in your cup. Good morning from the shelf. Super fast tortoise does so well. Sit back, relax, time to chillax. Face the facts, morning coffee show intact. Let's enjoy the show, let's enjoy the flow. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Coffee for every dude. Have fun, enjoy the show. Let this channel grow. Let's enjoy the show. Morning coffee is the best. Chatting with friends, we are blessed. Drink to the moon. Coffee for every dude.
Coffee for KJ, coffee for Hillbilly, coffee for Mugenfool, coffee for you. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Super Fast Tortoise Show, where we're here to have the blast, the fun, the greatness, the awesomeness. I know I said that all weird and defunct, but hey, how you guys doing? How you doing, Hillbilly?
Well, if I didn't have this cold, I'd be doing better. But I'm suffering from a cold right now.
Oh, why didn't you put on a jacket?
It wouldn't be no good.
Well, if you're cold, that might warm you up. Mugenfool, how are you doing this morning?
I'm doing good.
Doing good?
Yeah.
Good. Look at that handsome man in the picture. Whoop, whoop. Yeah. And look, there's KJ. Now,
hey,
KJ
howdy, hey. How you doing?
Doing pretty good. KJ is interesting. Apparently KJ's been infected with this.
Oh.
Yeah, last night the kitty decided it wanted to come in. It was at my window yet once again. I was trying to watch Tortoise play a good game of Magic, but instead I hear poof, poof. And the little kitty was trying to get in the window. And so I opened up the window and it was, too close. And so Jesse and I got on Discord and I'm like, I'm going to get the kitty tonight. And so we videoed my catching the cat from pulling out a laser to pulling out a feather on a stick. And I'm like, okay. Cat wants to play. I put the feather on a stick back. I put the feather on a stick away because my flashlight went dead, and went inside and left the window open. Next thing you know, sticking its head through the window yet once again. So I told Jesse, I says, you need to record this. I can't record on my phone and be on Discord at the same time. So Jesse recorded us catching this baby kitten, this little 6-inch fluff ball.
You know what else I noticed about this creature? You know what else I noticed about this creature? This picture, KJ has a beard.
Well, it's a goatee, but yeah.
Yep. Well, it's a start.
Yeah. Start. And on top of that, you see his neck is connected to a body.
Yep.
The lie.
You sure that's not a robot? It's just an android you made.
This is a complete AI fakery. This is AI fakery. I am a head in a jar. I do not exist.
Right. That's funny.
I am an NFT that Tortoise is paying for by investing in cryptocurrency, the Cowboy Dan coin. This is AI fakery. What should we
So-
name the cat?
What?
I said, we haven't yet necessarily come up with a name for the cat, and I'm thinking maybe chat can
Idea.
help. Maybe chat can help come up with a name.
Hey,
Have you had any ideas for names yet?
Well, right now I'm looking at Archer. You know, because we got Seven of Feline, who's named after Seven of Nine from Star Trek, and I'm like, okay, well, I can keep it in the Star Trek theme. I call him Archer, but I'm not yet married to that decision. And I figured maybe chat might like have like some of their favorite names that they might want to put out there.
How about Luke?
Luke? Are you
Yeah,
strong with the Force?
Yes, exactly.
Data.
You know, that might be a thing. You know, I'm thinking those are great options. What do you think, chat? Maybe something from a Magic deck that might have a particular name you might like.
The Hillbilly.
The Hillbilly. No,
I use that card all the time.
no, he's too beautiful to be a hillbilly. His beard's not long enough yet, although it's the same color under the chin.
Yes.
Yep.
I was thinking Data.
All right.
Because of those eyes.
Yeah, those
Put
are
up a-
pretty big eyes. Little
Yep.
tiny
I
face,
couldn't
big
put
eyes.
up a poll exactly, so I put up a Q&A.
A Q&A works.
Yeah.
So make sure you
I'll
guys go
see.
to the Q&A, and what we'll do is we'll get like the best answers in the Q&A. We'll put up a poll on maybe the community page or something, or
Right.
or in the on the Twitter or Discord, and we'll use the
Mhm.
best name. The most popular name will be the name. You guys get to help pick the name, chat. And you will hold me to it.
Oh, yeah, I like the name Q.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
think Q might be good. He is mischievous.
Yeah, when he
But these
comes up,
get-
he can be a Q ball.
So this morning, I noticed that Seven has been going from tower to tower. She has a tower in the bedroom and a tower in the living room, and she's been playing tower defense. I know what her favorite Atari game is now, and every time the cat comes up to one of her things, she's like Mufasa to Simba, except in reverse. Instead of saying, "When you get older, all this will be yours," she says, "All this is mine. Do not touch."
Wow. But yeah, I agree. Q might be a good name for it since it's mischievous.
Yeah.
Because he was mischievous on Star Trek.
How about Super Cat Tortoise? Oh,
Super Cat Tortoise.
Orange
Oh,
Creamsicle. Orange Creamsicle. Well, that's going to be in the list of possible names that we're going to vote on. Absolutely. I just wrote it down.
All right. It won't let me add more options, but let's see. We just started a poll, and I tried to include as much. Like, should the cat be named Data, Archer, Q? Or I don't know why Data's on there twice, but there you go. We'll see what goes on. We'll see what goes on. I'm learning. I don't do polls very much to know what's going on. I'm crazy, but look at that cat face. That reminds me of my cat Liliana, but he's a boy cat, right?
I believe so. He hasn't let me move around his fluff, but
Well, you need to earn his trust to move around his butt.
I think it's a
like
boy.
when he starts.
he feels like a boy. We will find out once he displays.
Oh man, cats are just adorable. I'm a cat person for sure. Yeah, you're too cats shy from the amount of cats I have, but one day you'll probably be known as the crazy cat man in your neighborhood.
The crazy cat head in a jar.
Yeah,
Right.
fair enough.
Fair enough. Fair enough. But hey, cats are cats, and cats are awesome. Awesome cats that are all the bats. They're the craze. They take you through a maze. The furry love. That's a kitty. Yeah. Woo woo. Look at that. Oh, just loving the cat. Just loving the cat. Did we got any answers yet? We got 60%. We got 50% Archer. Ooh.
Oh, it just
67%
jumped.
Archer.
Oh, yes. That's fun. That's fun. And feel free to just comment in the chat. We will take the most popular answers, like I said, and we will definitely looking at whatever people want. Chat gets to help name.
Only 3 votes.
3 votes. I can't vote myself, but I vote for Q.
If you go to the stream, you could.
No, I don't think I can
think.
vote because I'm the one that created the poll.
Oh.
Yeah, but still. Well. Today we're going to cheat. We're not going to go through the first thing. Hold on. Yeah, today we're going to cheat. Well, we're going to go here.
You are watching Super Fast Tortoise.
Put up a fight, gonna leave them all in fright. Playing Magic the Gathering on a Saturday night. Summoning creatures, casting spells with all his might. Sipping on more coffee to stay awake and bright.
Brew. Today we're just going to cheat and skip to the card of the day right away because we're just having fun. Because there's man, there's a lot of pictures. But the card of the day today is Wasteland. Wasteland's pretty cool. People love Wasteland. It taps to add a color to your mana pool. You can tap it to sacrifice Wasteland to destroy target non-basic land. Whoop whoop. This is actually a card in the auction that we'll be having shortly in the near future, which I need to set a date for. You need to set up the printer that we got. Yeah. Wasteland. LD makes people salty. A valuable card. Worth money. Right?
Nope.
Then, what do you guys think about this card?
I like it.
It's a pretty good card.
You like it?
Can definitely
it's
disrupt the opponent.
Oh, yeah. Can disrupt an opponent. Especially when someone's playing a 5-color deck like me, and they destroy one of my important lands, and that makes me struggle to get my 5 colors back. No.
Yep.
How did
You
KJ
struggled.
let that happen?
You struggled a little bit last night trying to get a mountain.
Right. Just a basic mountain. Just a basic.
Yep.
Nah. Oh, man, that was fun. You know what was fun? Getting my draw spell countered. You know.
Who would do a thing like that?
Maybe somebody who is potentially salty.
Potentially. I was trying to harmonize with the world, then my draw spell gets countered. Made me a little bit sodium deficient, so I was a little needing a little salt in my life.
Well,
All right.
Commander can be, salty.
Yep. But today, we got some pictures of the day, and I went theming around today. Woo.
Coffee.
Coffee. The 23rd century, everyone will have coffee. That's why it's a utopia. Look at.
We could have named him Kirk too. Kirk could have been another option. He wears his yellow shirt.
That's right, Captain Kirk. If he was a red shirt, he'd be a threat of dying every episode.
Except for Uhura, who wore it best.
Right, Captain Kirk. Oh, what are those things called? Remember the episode where the furball things took over the ship?
Tribbles.
Yeah, that's another cute name for the cat too.
Yep.
And a Star Trekky and a cute kitty name. The lost and we need wasteland and standard. That's right. But I got a picture right here. Boop. When you had coffee in the morning instead of Earl Grey tea. Mm-hmm. When you had coffee, you're like, "Oh, that was good stuff."
Yeah, that looks like a constipated look there.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta go.
Well, either constipated or you gotta go. Well, I don't know what kind of coffee you're drinking. All right. You can't be constipated and have to go. It doesn't work that way. It doesn't work that way. If
Yeah,
you're
coffee
constipated,
tends
you're
to be
irritated,
a good
nothing to go.
right. A good coffee tends to be like liquid Drano.
Yep. Helps clear the pipes. All right. But now let's go back to classic. Drink coffee and prosper.
Leonard Nimoy.
Oh, yeah. Leonard Nimoy. The original Spock that people loved.
Yep.
Voice Transformer characters. Was a very popular actor. Like, so far, Picard hasn't voiced a Transformer. Neither has, trying to think of his real name, but Captain Kirk.
William Shatner.
William Shatner. William Shatner has a voice of Transformer. But Spock, Leonard Nimoy.
My salt meter. Why is my salt meter still on?
I don't know. I haven't tried breaking it. I haven't tried
I
being
know.
salty a million times.
Yeah, same here.
Oh,
I
fixed it. I
I
think.
ain't said salty
The
much.
The next picture. I'm trying to fit every good captain in here, or not every good captain, but I'm trying to fit a few good captains in here. Coffee, the finest organic suspension ever devised. It's got me through the worst of years and beat the Borg with it. There you go.
Janeway is the best captain. Oh, she's
Yeah.
the most badass captain. Not the best captain, but the most badass captain.
Yep.
She didn't take no crap from nobody.
Nope.
She wanted to get the job done, and she did it.
And not all her crew was Star Trek either.
Well, you know what? The best thing about the show to me was when we got to visit the generational characters and to see what they were doing in the future. Like seeing Geordi as a captain of his own ship was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Geordi was more than just a captain of his own ship. Later on, he became the caretaker for the ship museum.
Nice.
Go.
Yeah, they did a lot. They did a lot with character development, so it could tie into the show. So you're like, oh, this is still the same continuity, Like we're seeing Geordi LaForge as a captain, or William Riker as a captain, or an admiral. That was pretty awesome.
Yep.
I loved how they did that. But the next picture is just a meme on you guys.
Mm-hmm. Loves that stuff.
Okay, we got Star Wars, Lord of the Rings.
Harry Potter.
Yeah, I guess you could say Harry Potter. And
Right.
then we got Star Trek.
Yep. Use the Force to Star Wars, Harry's for Harry Potter, Gandalf for Lord of the Rings, and Picard to Star Trek.
Wow.
It's one of those intentional memes that are supposed to throw you off.
Yeah.
Like that doesn't fit together. That's all wrong. All wrong. But yeah. But it's a good picture of Jean-Luc Picard. Tell you what.
Yep.
I wish I looked that handsome in my older years.
I don't recognize this uniform though.
Oh, you don't recognize casual? Uh. All right, let's see. I named my pet cast of Star Trek. That's good. That's cool.
Yo.
That's cool, DeLawson. Cool. All right.
At least I know there's two cool people in the house tonight.
Two cool people in the house tonight. One of them's just doing just fine. There's two less cool people in the world. One of them's me tonight. Sorry, I'm uploading the question of the day because I forgot to upload it.
No.
Yeah.
I'll send you a picture for tomorrow.
All right. So we're going to get to the question of the day, everybody.
Presented by Discord, we have the question of the day.
Question of the day is brought to us by AI Michael Kane. Let's see what he has to ask.
If you could have a magic card designed after your YouTube name, what would it do? Let's hear it.
Like I said yesterday, my first part of my name means infinity. So they're probably doing something to go infinite.
Your card is going to get banned.
Probably.
Or maybe it takes an extra turn, like Time Warp.
Yeah, you could do something like that.
Mine would be called the Hillbilly. Take extra turn. Take 3 extra turns after your first turn.
Oh,
So you have total
I can't imagine what the amount of cost of that card would be for taking 3 extra turns. Holy cow.
Yeah, the mana cost would be 5.
Let's just break the game. Like there has to be some downfall for that to happen.
Yeah,
take
that'd
3
probably
extra
be
turns.
Probably take me more like 11, like the Eldrazi's
All right.
cards.
Yeah. All right.
I believe Hillbilly, you and I both are probably going to be in the Thunder Junction set. And my card, I don't know exactly what the mana cost would be, but it will exile your player's creature to a whiskey jar.
Yeah.
With a head in the whiskey jar.
Exactly. It'll just exile your creature's head into a whiskey jar.
Right.
Our downside to this card of mine would be you take 3 extra turns, and creature would have haste. It would be
that's the downside.
Nope, I'm getting there. It'd be a 15. Yeah, it'd be a 15/15 creature, and you'd have to win the game after the third turn. If you don't, you lose the game. That's the downside.
That's the downside. You have to win by 3 turns. You get a large old creature.
Yep.
You get with haste. That gives you 3 extra turns that can attack 2 of those turns, all 3 of those turns, because that's haste.
Yep.
I think you're just trying to break a card here.
Hashtag bro.
If I design your card with the 3 extra turns, I say take 3 extra turns, you gain 10 poison counters.
Wow. You'll be able to play it.
Well, if you're breaking the game, 10 poison counters make them lose the game right away. That's a joke.
That's why I was laughing.
So last night I came up with an idea for another version of Super Fast Tortoise as a card. It would cost like 1 generic of blue, white, and green. So to give your non-instant spells flash. So you can cast everything as flash, and whenever a creature enters the battlefield, you draw a card. Yeah. Like whenever a creature you control enters the battlefield, draw a card. So gives you spells flash, gives you a bonus for playing creatures and drawing cards.
Cool.
It's strong, but it's not busted compared to taking 3 extra turns for 5 mana. On a 15/15 hasty creature.
All right, 8 mana.
I mean, that's like Emerald Cold 2.0. You know, you don't have Annihilator 6, but you might as well have Annihilator on that thing.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, put the Annihilator on it.
Annihilator.
You are something else, Hillbilly. I love you.
And what would KJ be as a magic card, huh?
Well, like I said, all I could figure is that that I'll probably have the ability to banish your creature to a jar for a couple of turns where you can't use it for 2 turns or something.
Oh, so here's what we got. Yeah, KJ Hidden Jar, a 3 mana 3/3 creature that when he enters the battlefield, you exile target creature. You create a jar token that exiles target creature until that jar leaves the battlefield. And the jar is an artifact. Then you can pay 3 mana, or 5 mana, let's make it reasonable, and create a jar token that exiles a creature.
Cool.
So you keep putting people in jars until they destroy an artifact.
That'd be fun. That's a fun little mechanic right there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Magic. People at WotC, if you hear this and you decide to use that as a card option, you have to give the In the Shell Morning Coffee podcast credit.
Pharaoh Hazard, what's up? Says non-instant spells gain flash, and at the end of your turn, you can shuffle 3 spells from your graveyard into your deck and draw 3 cards. That is not bad. I can see that being 2 mana and being strong. You know, 1 mana would be busted, but that's pretty good. But it could be an enchantment. It could be an instant. It's like, that's a very flavorful text. Like, because that can be on an instant where until the turn, non-instant spells gain flash. Or it could be an artifact for like 4 mana that does that. Or it can be an enchantment, or it can be on a creature. I like that. It's very thoughtful.
Yeah.
And the Lawson's reminding us that he names his pet after OG caster Star Trek. Yeah. All right, let me
Cowboy Dan approves.
Oh, my Lord. We are 50-50 with Archer and Q. Checking up the poll.
I
don't know
also
why I can't see the poll on StreamYard. I wish I could show the poll on StreamYard, but
I also wrote down the backup names: Creamsicle, Kirk, and I'm looking at his face and kind of seeing a little Neelix in his face as well. For those people who
Neelix is a good one. I didn't think about Neelix. Yeah. Neelix is cute.
Odo.
Odo. You know, Jess mentioned that last night. I need to write that down.
Bluto. The rock collar. Bluto.
Feel free to comment in chat. The poll is Q just went up in chat.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, I finally got a chance to vote.
Ooh. Oh, Q. I love Q.
I have an orange kitty. It's going to be mischievous. Please, don't give it a mischievous name, chat.
I have to.
Right? Right.
Yep. Data's on there twice. Nobody's chose Data.
I didn't
It's
mean to
written
put it
down
there
as a
twice,
backup.
but
It's written there as a backup.
well, what happened is I was able to put 2 more options in there, and I didn't realize I could edit yes or no. When I edited yes or no, I forgot data was an option, so I accidentally wrote it again.
Wow.
Data again.
Yeah, so because you got data, then you got your backup data.
Yeah.
Yeah, lore, and then you have before, and then you have the other characters of the Soon family who created data, and also had their hands based off of the new Strange New Worlds lore. Had their hands in creating Con.
Con, right?
Candy
What,
cane.
what was Data's twin brother's name?
Lore.
Lord.
Couldn't remember that. I know he had a twin brother.
And then he had another twin brother called B4.
Huh.
Mhm.
I didn't know
All
that.
right. All right.
One of them turned evil.
Yeah, that was lore.
We're right here. We're right here. We are right here.
Don't forget to like this video and subscribe.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair. Super fast Tortoise is running the show. The crowd goes wild wherever he goes.
Whoop, whoop. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the topic portion of the show. What if we designed our own TCG? Now, this is going to be something for fun to talk about, to kind of brainstorm. And I even got a template uploaded because I tried doing this a long time ago. And I can break down everything in it, but it's just there to stimulate the brain if I just show the picture. Boom. Look at that.
Cool.
Oh.
Cool. So you're seeing different symbols, and a lot of symbols do different things, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, like if you look at the card, let me do this. Hold on a second. Tortoise got to do stuff. But anyways, if you look at the card, you'll see it has like the different option because when I designed this card, I was designing the creatures to be kind of like sagas, where you just kind of filter through different abilities each turn, so every turn's a little different. But I don't know if sagas were made at the time I designed this or not. I can't remember, but pretty much you don't sacrifice the creature after all the abilities, or you just keep cycling 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. All right, so all right, I'm doing some quick last minute editing because I want you to see some of the things close up because like oh my lord, no, I'm trying to select you. There you go, and like you'll see, I really thought this through. And with this, I want to bring up this portion of the card, right? Bring that up so you can see that bigger, right? Sorry, the quality is a little different. I didn't change the DPI setting, but like you'll notice there's like 1 through 4, 5 through 14, 15 through 20. So basically, the abilities you'd be like, if I remember correctly, because it's been a couple years since I designed this card, I'm just using this as a reference. The abilities is like it works like a saga, but the creature changes based on your life total. So 15 through 20, you get this ability. 5 through 14, you get this ability. 1 through 4, when you're dying, you get the stronger ability, or something like that. I just had fun, and I even created the set symbol, the mana symbols. That's what the symbols are up top. I did one of each color, made this a 5-color card. Use a picture of Sarkin, just for fun. Card name, long name, At the bottom, you see the commander. Commanders are the name of what you call creatures, monster type. Right there. The little silver circle in the bottom is where you put the set symbol, where the set's from. The 20 there is your life total. Oh, this is a commander card, basically. I'm like, where's the power and toughness? I'm like, this is the commander card. So the commander card of your deck, because like it works as a commander, it works in the realms of commander where you have to fit in the colors. And based on your life total, because you start with 20 life total in this game, it starts with 20 life total because your commander is your life total. Your commander loses, you lose. And there'd be ways of getting it back. they're based on your life total. You get those abilities on the card.
Ooh, that is pretty neat.
Yep, interesting.
Right? Yeah, I'm just being chillaxed. Let's see, where did he go? You did not save. You don't pass go. Why did it save? All right, hold on.
No.
Hold on. Well, it's not a bad thing. It's not horrible.
No, okay.
No, cancel. All right, it's saved as a SVG file instead of a PNG picture. All right, save. There we go. There we go. Come back here. I want to show you the. All right, I have to. Did you seriously do it again? I think you did. All right. Let me go. All right. Boo, boo, boo. Let's try this. Where are you? Where are you? It's not wanting to do me good here. All right.
No.
Cancel. Let me pop this up. So the symbols, the large symbols. Well, you see multiple symbols and you see different symbols. But the Z, the star, the upside down triangle, the spaceship looking thing, and the eyeball looking curly mana symbols.
Yeah.
But they're for energies, right?
Right.
Right. Because the idea of this game was like it's set in a temporal space, like the blind eternities of magic, right? Right. And then this is what got me thinking about designing card games. Because that reminds me of. Oh, no wonder why. Oh, I'm saving the wrong folder.
Oh no.
There we go. So like think of the blind eternities. Oh my lord, that's horrible.
Ooh.
All right, hold on. I gotta change the API on this. 500, yo. 500. Enter. Export. Save. Export. There you go.
There we go.
This what the heck are you doing? This thing is giving me so much great. Why did you? I said 500. Enter. There you go. And we go here. We go here. So there's no confusion. Save. There you go. Let's try that again. Let's try this one more time. Because he can barely read.
There we go.
There we go.
Yeah. So you got the foot, the little monster foot. That's the symbol for creature type. Instant, like you'll see instant or sorcery artifacts and stuff. That's what they're comparable to magic, but you'll see what they're called in our game. Like this little lightning bolt looking thing on the secondary thing is for split creature magic. Like instant is called split second magic, meaning like it's magic that's fast. Sorcery is just called magic. That's not split second. Artifacts are called relics. Charms are enchant auras because you can charm a person, put a charm on them. Weapons are artifact equipment, even though it's spelled wrong. I don't know why it's that one. So I don't know why it's backwards too, because like It's like the first three are like, here's what it's called magic, and then here's what it's called in the game. Then I flip them around where charms are enchantment auras, weapons are artifact equipment. Kind of the same ideas, but like you can fit vehicles into equipment and stuff like that, like those weapons, because you can like have a tank or whatever. But anyways, wanted to show that. That was a lot.
Cool.
And all the symbols are there for things, got cool. I kind of did that kind of fun stuff. All right, hold on. All right, on some level, it's like Titans and Hearthstone, and 3 abilities you only use each one, so that's not bad. At least that's what it sounds like. And if a player liked this character but didn't like the commanding mechanic, would this still be playable in standard? Yeah, like if there was a standard.
I gotta say there'd probably be a lot of characters for you to choose from.
Yeah, there'd be different characters. This is just like a 5-color mock-up of the card. The frame is mainly there. The frame is mainly there to show what the frame would look like. This is a 5-color frame. You can change the color of the multicolor frame to the monocolor, or the 2 colors like pink, green. Pink is for zombies, believe it or not, in this game. Like the undead. Yellow is for the futurists. Green is for the control deck. Orange is for the aggro decks, and this green red eyeball is for the draw decks. And you'll mix colors based on what you kind of want. Each color will have its own way of drawing cards, and they would accentuate that. I don't know if that's even a word, accentuate, but I just made that up. But also there would be mechanics into to colorless creatures. There'll be colors like your important spells, like draw card spells, removal spells would be colorless, which there'll be a colorless faction in the game, and the colorless faction will bring you your basic spells that you want to use in the game for every deck. So every deck is like, here's some of your basic spells that are colorless, like some of your basic draw spells, removal spells are colorless. So every deck on them, but you're basing your power level off the colors of your deck and what you want to do. And they will have different versions of draw spells, different versions of removal spells that are not colors that fit the theme of the creature card. Anyways, I feel like I'm explaining this game more than everybody else is participating in explaining what they would do for a game. What would they do? What would you do, Hillbilly?
I have no earthly idea, to be honest. Because it would take a lot of thoughts.
Well, yeah, it does take a lot of thought, but like if you were to design your own Magic the Gathering game kind of thing, right? It's your own Magic the Gathering game. And based off the knowledge of games you've played, which in your case would be Magic the Gathering, like what would you think you would create to be like your version of a fun mechanical game? Like when I started designing a game, I started thinking of my favorite mechanics in the game. And I'm like, how would I incorporate that in my favorite creature types?
For me, I try to bring back. I know this game isn't popular already being done in America anymore, but it's still available in Japan. But something like Duel Masters.
Duel Masters is still alive.
That's what I said.
Not in America.
Not in America, but it's still like it was a spin-off of Magic that had like 14 sets in America, then it died off, but has a lot more sets in Japan.
Yep, I had some Duel Master cards that found their way to the garbage. Not to be rude, it's just they Duel Masters copies a lot of cards from Magic and other card games. They copy the artwork.
Well, I mean, it is made by Wizard WotC, so same company that makes Magic makes Duel Masters, so
that's very true. They mentioned it on one of their last lives that they have a group that runs the side. But while Hillbilly's thinking over there, KJ.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you're not really into the playable aspect as much, but you have played TCGs before. Like,
Yes.
how would you incorporate your favorite things of a TCG into a card game?
Well, I think that what I would probably see. I've really been, when it comes down to I played a lot of the card games. I definitely want to make sure that like there's not too much reading and math involved. You kind of want new players to especially when you're starting to start your game. I think you want new players to not get lost too easily, especially since
Right.
when you're fresh, when you're fresh. Well, come and sit on my lap. Don't worry about what the other cat's doing. Sorry.
I thought you was talking to a new player, asking him to come sit on your lap there for a minute.
That would be inappropriate, and I probably would do that. Come over here, learn how to play with Daddy. No. So
That sounded dirty.
didn't mean for it to sound dirty. You know, I definitely want to make sure that like your first round of card releases are going to be like easy to manage for a beginning player, especially since all your players are going to be beginners when you first release the game. So not too much math, not too much reading. Make sure that the mechanics aren't too hard. I mean, sure, you're going to probably have people who are used to Pokemon. They're going to be used to Magic. They're going to be used to Yu-Gi-Oh! And so they are used to reading the cards and being completely literal with the cards. And that's been the hardest part with me as well, is that when I'm asking about how the gameplay works, is people are like, the cards are literal, just read the mechanic on the card. A lot of people don't think like that, and I think that like for the first round of card releases, it'd definitely be a lot simpler than what I'm seeing in Magic, especially for what they're saying are beginner level cards. So that's something I'd probably look at, is like how complicated I'd make it at first before I add additional game mechanics.
Oh yeah. So like in the game that I was designing a long time ago, before Lorcana came out, I had an idea to create an Inkling character type called Inklings or something like that. And you know, Lorcana came out in the future, and they used Inklings as part of the mechanic. But in the same vein, there was a creature type, which I'd have to find out, like that comes out from spells, like color spells and stuff that you use in the game, like tokens, like in Magic. And what you do with them is you use them for alternate casting effects on certain spells, and that's what they're there for. So I had a flavor, context, and continuity in the game for why they were there. Like you use this because, like, the whole thing is the whole thesis is there's a big war in this void of eternities, basically, and there's like battlegrounds and stuff, but there's ways people to fight and battle, like in person or on ships. I'm probably like behind the times now because of what Magic's doing, but like you know, there'd be different ways to castings. It's like I'll draw like, because in this particular game, the setup was everybody started with 12 colorless mana every game, right? 12 colorless mana. And 12 colorless mana would untap on each opponent's turn, each player's turn, right? And your mana doesn't exceed 12 mana, but what you do is, as you get lands, like and they wouldn't be called lands, but you know, basically as you get lands like in Magic, you replace the colorless with a color. So you always have 12 mana, and you're just fixing your colors as the game goes. So people can play their spells high-powered, low-powered, on the variance of the game. Now, that would still be in context of what's going on.
Yeah.
But that has to be not like Pokemon's first resets. Build, draw 2 cards. Super simple. Yep. The upshot of limiting the complexity of early cards is that's how you end up with low-hanging fruit like Black Lotus. It's right.
Yeah.
That's actually a good thought. You know. So like I think it's interesting how you can incorporate different things. Like one of my favorite things I've learned about game design was was something Gambit or something like that. I can't remember. It's where I can't remember the name of it, but basically you have cards that put people into options, where two players have to choose an option. Option A, option B, or option C. Option A would be like choosing something that's against your opponent, or option B is choosing an option that goes with your opponent, or option C, which is
Fool's Gambit.
What?
Fool's Gambit. Captain Waffles.
Fool's Gambit. Yeah, there's a Fool's Gambit, and I think it's Prisoner's Dilemma is also what I'm thinking about. You know, like, yeah, Fool's Gambit and Prisoner's Dilemma are two things that you really like in the card game, where you have options that can either help your opponent, leave your opponent, or dust your opponent. Like a Prisoner's Dilemma is like you and your friend are in two interrogation rooms, and you guys just robbed a bank. Now you could either admit both of you were involved, admit your opponent was involved but you weren't, or admit that you were involved and save your opponent. And you both are in two different rooms choosing an outcome. Like if you both choose, say it wasn't you but it's the other dude, you both get in trouble. If you both agree that it was one dude, then one person walks away. And if the other choice is you both don't admit to the robbery, you both get away scot-free, and you have to make the decisions on your own. And so, and there's different ways to apply that complication I just gave you. But like it's always fun to have cards like that and fun like that. Gun versus butter, yeah, that's not bad. But yeah, I feel like I'm talking more about my game though. I want you guys to be creative about your game.
Well,
like. And trust me, it doesn't have to be complex. All you have to have is just a general idea and just kind of work with it.
Yeah.
I would tell you.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
I was just thinking back in the day when I was in high school, I was playing a lot of tabletop games and made up our own tabletop games half the time. You know, we grabbed graph paper, like the big old school size sheets of like took up half a table graph paper, right? And we'd make little maps. We had our different die, and we even made up our own cards, and we came up with a tabletop game that was very card game based, with dice, cards, and little figurines that we sculpted out of school clay and whatnot. And we made games all the time. Now, they weren't exactly the best, but I've always been a big fan of the tabletop with the board game stuff that's been have the board games attached. And I think a lot of people are very visual when they're trying to play a game. So like they like to see where they're at, their progress in a game. And if I do ever create a game outside of just here's something fun for the next 10 minutes, it's definitely probably going to involve like I said, I'm old school. I'll involve a board, I'll involve the cards, and I'll involve the die.
Right.
And find a way to keep it simple.
Oh yeah, there's ways to do it. There's ways to complicate things. It depends on how Euro you want your game to be. And by Euro, like if you ever heard of a Euro board game, I mean, like if you ever hear anybody say they want to play it's a board game, it's a Euro game, you know, it's going to be highly complex. But there's simple ways of doing games. It's like you can choose it. Heck, you know, you can make an attacking style game out of Uno and have fun with that.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I'm just showing this picture because I'm thinking our cat's going to have a certain name that I'm appreciating. No reverse card. All right.
Well, what I was,
All right.
but if I was wanted to design a game, make a game, I'd probably, if it's a card game, I would take one idea from each card game that I know of. You got Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh,
Yu-Gi-Oh?
which is the top three.
Yeah.
I'd take some ideas from each one of those and form my own game. And
That
incorporate
could work out.
incorporate all three of them into the game, to where you'd have to collect a card in your hand of one of each, from each set, from each kind of card, in order to win the game.
Well, kind
Right,
of like
right.
Exodia deck, yeah.
Yep. Hearthstone has a mechanic called Outcast, which gives you a card an additional effect that it's the left most meaning oldest card in your hand. Do you think that would ever work in paper TCG? Probably not, because you can't prove the card's been in your hand that long. Does that make sense? Unless there's a mechanic where you reveal your hand or reveal a card and it stays in your hand that long, then that would be it.
Yep.
No, because people shuffle their hands too much, and Hearthstone doesn't let you move the cards. Makes sense.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
then, all right. Now we got to get to.
Hit that subscribe button. Become a part of the creep.
Too much to take. So it's lit. MTG3, are you game? Rise, creep, rise, building a following as we gain. Spitting fire like a dragon, no one can bring us down. MTG3 in the house, we own this town.
Billy will play losers in hand. Magic the Gathering is where he stands. Booster, stack up like a dream in this world. He's the dream of opening fire emotions on the wire. His hands are his tools for the fight. Flipping cards all through the night. Hopes and dreams in every pack. He won't ever turn his back. Fire in every pack. He opens.
Dad, blight it.
Alrighty. Here we go.
Come on.
Dang,
Billy
like,
Prue.
Hillbilly proof.
it was. Alrighty, got us a gremlin,
Brew.
a frantic strengthfully, strangled cemetery.
Right.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Victor Logos Stencil. Fear of being haunted.
Ooh.
Etched plaything.
Nice.
Exquisite glimmer.
Ooh, nice.
I know somebody wants that. Ozus stick twister. Spectral snatcher. We got underwater tunnel. Slimy aquarium. Horrid vigor. Vicious clown. Ragged playmates. Trapped in the screen. Friendly Teddy. Nice.
Nice.
Fun pack.
Oh, yeah.
Now,
Yeah.
are you ready to close the pool over there, KJ?
What's that? Sorry, I was distracted by a feline.
Sorry. Are you ready to close the pool?
Yeah, let's close the poll up. So far, as I read it, we have four votes for Q and 2 votes for well, 4 votes for Q so far. 2 votes for Archer. 1 vote in chat for orange creamsicle. We have a vote for Data from Hillbilly on the live, and
Right.
special mentions Odo, Neelix, and Kirk. So right now we are winning, and we won the poll itself at Q, and we'll keep things going from there with an updated list on the Discord page for Wing and Beast Entertainment Discord. But right now it looks like we're going to have a mischievous little cat named Q is where it sits.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, Q. Because Q is such a cutie cat.
Kitty cat.
See what I did there?
Yeah, I see what you did there.
we are going to have DeLawson is going to have agreement with my artist whose name is Cream, and I'm pretty sure my artist would want my cat to be named Creamsicle.
It's not about you. It's about me. It's about me, what I want. Right?
Yeah.
You got to think about that.
That's why.
Wants the cat to be named Q.
Okay. Well, we were gonna just impromptu name it Superfast Kitty. So. Man yourself.
Superfast Kitty.
Man yourself.
Yeah, Superfast when it chases a laser. A laser. A laser. All right. So we should put your Discord link into the chat so people can follow the poll. So far, Q is an official name in the running for what the cat would be named.
Yeah.
Yes, I should absolutely do that.
Yeah.
Which means I have to open up Discord and hear that balloon sound.
Bloop.
Bloop, bloop, bloop. Mm-hmm. But anyways, we're going to start off with Mugenfool over here in the show section when you drop that link.
I won't be able to do much because I was supposed to get some heavy rain today, tomorrow, and maybe the next day. But if we don't flood out, I think I might try to stream afterwards. And that's all.
Then we're gonna roll. All right, then we're gonna roll over to KJ, who dropped that link in the chat.
Hey, howdy, hey, boys and girls. I hope that you're having a good day. So, what we got going on is tonight I'm going to be hanging out with the one and only Mr. DJ Longhair. Later on tonight, I might be playing a video game on Twitch with Jesse Hellwheeler. So keep a lookout for that. I might take some time to do that if I'm not overly distracted by a little ball of floof. On November the 8th will be Procrastinating Across the Ocean Special Edition, where we're going to talk about pack cracking, not crack packing. That's a different thing.
No. Oh, no.
And on December the 6th, join us for Jesse Hellwheeler's birthday party, where we're going to be celebrating Jesse Hellwheeler. We got some fun stuff, and the community has issued some fun little things, including a disclaimer warning that she is getting old. So join us for that.
Yeah, join us. Join us, one of us.
And don't forget to find me on Discord later. After the show, I will have the name selection list in order of highest to lowest, so that way you can vote on your favorite name. And we'll give it a couple of days as we learn about the personality of the cat too. And maybe it might have to change if we get displayed something that says otherwise male or female. Right now it's just too fluffy.
Too fluffy for chicken nuggets. All right. Hillbilly. Oh, why did you do that? Go.
Hey, all right, everybody. It's Saturday. So Saturday, that means at 1 o'clock, the Commander game over on my channel. And then after the Commander games, whenever it's over, there'll be another arena stream. So that's 3 streams today. One's already done at 9 o'clock this morning. Then we got the 1 o'clock Commander game, and then another arena stream soon after the Commander game is over. And make sure you comment on all videos, on my videos, comment on all Tortoise's videos, and whoever else makes videos. make sure you, after the videos are done, if they're live, come on back and leave a comment. And also, let's not dislike the videos, because if you dislike it before you even watch it, what are you doing? Let's hit that thumbs up and leave the likes on all the videos.
Thumbs up. Yo,
oh yeah, thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Try. Boom. Thumbs up. Elbow. Elbow. Nuts up, everybody. Welcome to Super Fast Tortoise's end screen area. Right? We're going to have a good night. Right? So today we're going to play some Commander with Hillbilly at 1 p.m. But at 8 p.m. we're going to have Commander here on my channel. So we're going to have a blast. Have fun. How dare we have fun? How dare we have fun? Right? Hopefully everything runs more smoothly today than it did last night with the crashing of OBS when it stopped streaming on YouTube, which I don't know why that happened. But we're going to have a blast. We're going to have fun. Hope to see you there. But remember, you guys are awesome. You guys are amazing. Thank you for participating in the show and helping name the cat. We're trying to get that cat named Q. Follow along in Discord. Let's push that cat named a Q. We need that cat to be Q. Even if it's male or female, it's got to be a Q because that cat's a cutie. So
there are girl Qs in the Q universe.
That's right. So remember, everybody, thank you for watching. So you are loved. People are thinking about you. And always try to make someone else's day better. Bye-bye.
I totally want to thank you for watching today's video. I really appreciate it, 100%. Like this video as if it's your favorite kind of pizza, dude. And if you wouldn't mind, consider smashing that subscribe button and hit that bell for notifications. Every one of these things you do helps the channel out a lot.
The moves, the strategies, and the flair.